Welcome, ladies and gents, to the first ever junior varsity middle school girls home game of the season. They've played, I'm Joe Gregory, by the way, should probably address that first. Been a while. Accompanied by the one and the only Mr. David White. How's it going, Mr. White?
Well, not too bad, just recovering from exams. I got a big old stack of marking waiting for me after this game, but looking forward to a little basketball interlude.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Yep. Great way to take a break, no other than basketball to be the break. So, perfect. We have the St. Stephen Bobcats taking on the Harvey Lakers tonight. Going to be a fun matchup. St. Stephen and Harvey have always kind of had this little rivalry between them no matter what level, and usually one team really wants it and the other as well, and it sometimes gets a little chippy and physical, but I don't think Coach Breed for the middle school girls will let it get that far. But
no, she's pretty level-headed.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. Bring them back to kind of that Zen mindset and just going out there having fun. Especially at the JV level, it's all about learning the game. Although there are some pretty tough competitors on there. This JV squad does have some girls in grade 6 and 7 who play on the varsity squad as well. So they are getting a ton of basketball this season, and it shows. There's some very skilled players on this team.
Oh, for sure.
As well as some girls who are just learning, kind of trying for the first time. So, good mix of talent, a really good learning experience.
No, for sure. Alrighty. Well, it looks like taking the floor for green and gold is going to be number 7, Anna Breed. Number 8, Autumn Greer. I believe number 10, Chloe Cummins. Number 4, Charlotte Booker. And can't see the number right now, but it's number 11, Rebecca Assel.
Yeah, so the first 4 players all play on the varsity girls team as well. Rebecca Assel does not, but
okay, perfect.
The other 4 do. So starting with kind of a more veteran lineup for sure. Coaches Breed and DeMerchant are.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, it's going to be jump ball starting here. And it's going to be the Bobcats winning it, earning themselves a fast break right off the bat, but it's no good. Rebounded, put up again, no good. It's number 21. Whipper doing all the work on the glass, getting those boards, putting it back up, but nothing to fall.
And that was a really nice defensive play we saw there by Anna Breed. Not exactly boxing up, but really kind of getting her defensive stance up. She stood strong and tall and really forced Whipper into no pass in the travel there.
Yeah.
So quick turnover, no points surrendered.
All right, it's going to be the Bobcats inbounding it. For the Bobcats, it's Coyne. Coyne looking around, but it's defended heavily by Breed once again. Breed and Booker working together. Breed playing the PG for the Lakers. Finds a wide open Booker, and she's going to score 2 right there.
Love to see it. Charlotte Booker is in grade 6, so already playing on the varsity girls squad and this squad. Nice to see her get a fast start here. As you can imagine, as a grade 6 player, she's still kind of learning the game, so not a huge player
for sure
on the middle school side, the full varsity side, but nice to see her do well here.
Yeah. Breed open. She's going to take a dribble in. Euro steps around. No good. Picked up by number 9, Bridges. Bridges taking it all the way on the right side. Throws it up and it's good. Breed into Cummings. The JV girls looking to get something going here. Cummins to Greer. Greer puts it up. A little too far to the left. Ending up out of bounds. Going to be green ball.
So after the Lakers struck first, it's been St. Stephen with a couple of points off some of these quick breaks, and they're coming in quickly. They're getting a good shot off. They're driving kind of right down to the net, which of course at the middle school level you're not going to set up too far outside, but they're coming right downtown, and Lakers might want to think about controlling the area under the net a little more to stifle this offense.
But unfortunately, in middle school, you're not allowed to play a zone, which typically focuses on that middle penetration.
Interesting.
And allows, zones if you look at a zone, they're kind of more to protect the interior than the exterior. And that's why great three-point shooting teams, it's hard to do a zone against them because they'll just hit those open all day. But if it was allowed in middle school, it would have been a little too harder for teams to score.
Makes sense.
But that doesn't matter as Anna Breed gets the rebound for the girls after playing some good help defense there. Cummings finds Breed. Breed picks it up, works it out to Assel. Assel bounce passes, but it's stolen by Horn. Horn on the right side, no good. Bouncing around between the girls, but it's going to bounce off the foot of Whipper.
Again, Lakers lucky to escape without surrendering points there. They're going to have to do something about these quick breaks.
Autumn Greer coming away with that loose ball there. Drives to the right side, throws up a nice shot, but just rolls out. The Bobcats pushing it up, but it's stolen by Greer. Ripped away from one of the Bobcats. Assel, and they're fighting. And it's going to be a jump ball. The girls diving quickly on the floor to start this one. Not letting anything go easily.
Yeah, really good play by Assel there. Was surrounded by green jerseys, but still managed to hold on long enough to force the jump ball.
Looks like Breed's going to find Greer, but no good on the receiving of the pass. Good move by number 15. Curran. Greer up on the right side. Drives again. Beats her defender. Throws it up. Rebounded by Curran. But it's Cummings right on her. Curran. Cummings. Oh. Wiper. Pass in a Breed, but missed the layup. Rolling out once again. She gets it again. Throws it up. Rebounded by Booker. Booker taking it on the right side. Has three. Tries to get it to Greer, but no good. Recovered by Bridges. Bridges guarded by Assel. Bridges with Cummins on her. Driving down in the right corner. Surrounded by three gold. Finds an open Wiper. No good on the jump shot, but picked back up by Bridges. No good. As Booker.
Nice of her to go back and check on the opponents, I think, when she noticed the girl who was guarding her took a tumble. So we're going to get some change in personnel here on the Lakers side.
Yeah, there's going to be number 12, Grave, coming in. Number 15, Albert. And I believe number 14, Grantham. Good shot by Curran right there. Or Horn, my bad, folks. Passing the ball in is going to be Bridges. Oh, and it's ripped away. Good defense by Albert on that one. I didn't really expect her to come around or be as quick as she was getting that steal there. Albert playing defense. Rebounded by... Those rebounded by Grave.
Oh, she needs help here.
Oh,
surrounded by defense and
throws it in the hands of Wiper. No good. Wiper fighting for it. But once again, it's Albert with the ball, taking it up the right. Fires a pass to Cummins. Cummins gets it. She puts it up. Rolls out. Scrambling. She gets it before it goes out of bounds. Probably just inches away. Dribbles it out. Fighting for it. She comes away with it again. Cummings passes it to Albert, but she throws that away as his Wiper. Wiper guarded heavily by Breed, not letting her breathe, and she throws up a shot, but it's tipped.
Really good defense there. You hear the bench likes it too, but we got a steal.
Bobcats going pretty excited for that one.
Oh, yeah. The bench really likes that for the visitors.
Oh, it's Breed to Cummings, but who's blocked by Wiper. The girls on the floor once again. And it's should be yellow ball going off of the last jump ball, and it's going to be timed out by the green and gold.
Yeah, looks like assistant coach Casey DeMerchant, Laker alumna, making that timeout call as the coaches for the Bobcats, Erica Coyne and Jennifer Wiper, are going to take the opportunity to kind of figure out their whole lineup switch. Looked like there were, was it even 5 whole
I think so, yeah. I think they're going to do a whole 5 swap out.
Yeah, they do have a fair amount of players dressed to the Bobcats. I think if I do a quick count here, looks like 12 on the roster. Might even be an extra one on the bench. Hard to tell sometimes when they're all kind of grouped around. But
No, for sure.
yeah.
The girls, not struggling too bad. There is a little bit of struggles on the offensive end of things. Kind of favoring that right side, which is expected for middle school. You like to use what's most comfortable.
Makes sense, your dominant hand, shoot from that side, yep.
No, for sure, but the Bobcats playing with that aggressiveness like I talked about before. St. Stephen always known for having that aggressive defense and even offense, not coming off of the gas pedal.
Yeah, you can see it. There's been a couple times now where the Lakers have gotten the defensive rebound, look to start the rush, but they get trapped defensively, forced into a turnover, so they'll really have to keep an eye out for that.
All right, for green and gold, it's going to be Cummings coming out and Grantham coming out for numbers
I think it's
25.
25 Boudreau and 13 Marchesano have checked into the game.
Perfect. There's Marchesano on her gal. Number 7. Working out, but it's stolen by Albert. Albert throws it up, recovered by the Bobcats. McHatton, she puts it up and it's good. The Bobcats stole it again, they put it up. No good, up again. No good, recovered by Albert. Dribbling it up the left side, looking for someone open to pass to. Threw it to the sea of hands of green and gold, but it's going to end up going out of bounds. Bobcats ball.
Yeah, a bit of miscommunication there in the offensive zone. Couple of Laker players both go in for that pass, but it ended up dribbling over both of their heads and unfortunately out of bounds.
It's Breed.
Oh, and foul call here.
Breed gonna get called for that one, I believe. Yep. Which is understandable, having your arms up or out to the sides. If that player swings their arm up to make contact with yours, they're likely going to award that foul to you instead of the offensive player. So it's going to be Bell with the ball, moving around. Recovered by Boudreau.
Oh, nice bounce pass to get out of trouble there. I think Coach Breed was reminding the girls that's an option. So good to see her go for it.
Yeah. A lot of spacing in the middle with Breed driving right in for 2 for a nice layup. It's going to be Kyle for the girls. Dribbling up, moving it on the left side. Guarded by Breed. Double teamed. It's going to be Boudreau with it. But she's challenged by Bellis. Out to the Bobcats.
Strong defense by the Lakers here, not allowing anything in the key.
No, for sure. But they can't get that rebound. It's going to be the Bobcats with another one.
Oh.
But it's Albert fighting with it.
And that's the second time she's stolen a ball away in this quarter. So nice, tenacious play. Definitely not the biggest girl out there on the court.
No, no, for sure.
Certainly plays some dangerous defense.
They get it to Albert. Taking it up to the left side, crosses over. Picks her dribble up a little bit earlier than ill-advised. Trying to make it to Boudreau, but it's going to still be Lakers ball as it goes off of some of the Bobcats.
Yeah, it's like about 20 seconds left in the first quarter, so Lakers have time to run a play here as they start set up in the stack.
They find an open Laker. working. Oh, another turnover by the Lakers. It's going to be Bellis. Finds one of her open teammates, and it's good. Number 7, McHatton, scoring for the Bobcats. Breed passes it up to Marciano.
And call for a travel there. That's rough, as she was trying to dribble back in to get a better angle on that shot, but unfortunately,
yeah.
Yep. We'll give up possession with only a few seconds left here in the first quarter.
The Bobcats not going to shoot the half court.
No,
but
not this time.
No.
So what's that? After one quarter, it's 4 to 10 for the visitors. So not out of hand. St. Stephen definitely the upper hand, but Harvey's still in this thing.
For sure. Yeah, and it's St. Stephen kind of playing their starters a lot more than the Laker girls did.
Yeah.
Because I believe they made their 5 swap out with 2 minutes left, giving their starters some rest, and the Lakers have already been doing some swapping out and out, but...
Yep. Number 7, Anna Breed's been out there pretty much the whole quarter, which fairly impressive, especially considering the middle school varsity girls.
Yeah.
They would have had, I think, a couple games on Monday and a provincial kind of championship game on Tuesday. Although middle school's weird, the provincial championship's like the middle of the season.
Yeah.
But the point being, Anna's played a lot of basketball this week, and she still stayed out there the whole quarter. Other than that, though, every Laker player has had significant minutes. I don't think we saw every player from St. Stephen on the court that quarter.
No.
Now, to be fair, there weren't a ton of stoppages in play, and it might be, I'm not sure how Coach Coyne and Wiper deployed their lineup. They might really like those full 5-girl units. Of course, you don't have 3 of them, you have 2 of them, but
Yeah.
they might prefer to do like bigger swaps at a time instead of piecemeal one by one.
No, for sure. And it looks like most of the starters are coming back on for the Harvey girls with Cummins, Greer, and Assel. And then it's going to be Booker coming back in and Grantham.
So Breed finally does get a break.
Bobcats put it up, bounce around, but they get yet another rebound. Moving around, that's Bridges. Bridges looking for her fellow teammate to get it to. That is Kern. Bridges back with the ball. Oh, good work by Grantham. Rebounded by Greer. She's open. Going up on the left. Challenged by Bridges. She's got it. Ooh. Back foot almost on the out of bounds line. Evading that one. Cummins and a Bobcat fighting. But the Bobcats are going to rip away with that one. 2-on-2 fast break. Bridges puts it up and she scores another 2 for the girls. 4-12.
Definitely one of the more dangerous players for these Bobcats.
Yes, for sure. And she's going to pick up Greer right at half. Kind of make a Greer go where she wants her to go. Greer puts it up. No good. Recovered by Grantham. Grantham puts it up, but it's no good. It's going to go Bobcats ball.
That was a nice little windmill move by Greer to kind of get a good shot off past the defense. A lot of waving arms down there with these middle school girls on the defense, so it can be hard to get a clean shot off.
For sure. Ooh. Good passing by the Bobcats, utilizing one of their tallest players and one of the tallest players on the floor. And that's going to be scored by Horn.
Yeah, no, I may not be accurate, but I believe she's the 4th Bobcat player to score.
Oh, yeah. Greer puts it up. Rebounded by the Bobcats. It's going to be Wiper. Bouncing around. She is able to contain that. Bobcats moving around. Finds a wide open player, and that's going to be Horn once again.
All alone right beside the net. Definitely can't have that kind of defensive breakdown if you're hoping to stop the scoring.
No, for sure. Cummings finds Assel. Assel right up on the right side. No good. Recovered by Booker to Greer. Greer no good. Recovered by Grantham to Assel. She puts it up. No good again. Booker gets it again. But it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Bridges. Bobcats finally getting a little relaxed on defense with the girls making some good passes around the key.
Yeah, some smart passes too. You see some players who might be in good shooting position, but then with a defender right on them, sometimes they're making the smart choice to pass out, and that's a good sign of learning.
Oh, good defense by the girls on one of the taller players. But it's Bridges. She puts it up. Blocked by Cummings. Cummings taking it up on the right side. Has a wide open girl, but she can't seem to find her. There, she gets it to Greer. Greer working it around, going base on right side. Keeping her dribble, looking for someone to help out. Puts it up, no good. Recovered by Curran.
And I think we have a travel there, yeah. The ball kept moving, but I stopped hearing the bouncing. That's typically a bit of an indicator. Should shout out as well, we don't have the referees' names tonight, but I've noticed they both look fairly young. And of course, we do love to see recent players giving back to the sport, young folks entering
for sure.
the ranks of the referees. So big thanks to both of our officials tonight.
I believe there's a lack of reffing in the province of New Brunswick right now, so they're looking for any young players, or even if you've never played, just love the sport in general. If you want to get out there, something to look into the reffing.
Yeah, really great way to learn more about the game. I've heard from a lot of the athletes who also ref that it does kind of up their appreciation, understanding of the rules. And of course, you're just around the sport you love, so hard to complain there.
Oh, Bobcats coming away with that again as Wiper. But guarded by Breed, she makes a pass off to Stewart. It's Cummings open, but it's tipped by Bridges.
Oh.
Smart defensive work by Bridges there to slap the ball away. Cummings looking for an open Laker. Finds Breed. Nice spin move by Breed. Hands off to Booker. Oh, sorry, that's not Booker. That was Albert. But getting back on defense with yet another steal. Having to be her third of this half. Cummings going to be drawing the foul there on Horn.
Okay, I didn't see which number the ref gave. I don't know if it will go up on the scoreboard. As well as our full officials, we have some young minor officials as well. It's Thomas William and Hudson Mason down there with the scoreboard and score sheet, but they may not have the full capacity today to do fouls up on the scoreboard as well. So, not sure who that was against, just St. Stephen.
Perfect. That's going to be Lakers ball once again. Booker passing it in on the sideline. Finds Breed. Open on her left side. Puts it up. Oh, a little hard with that left hand. But it's stolen by Cummings. Gives it back to Breed. Beats her man off the dribble. Goes up. Absorbs that contact. Going to the line for two.
Yeah, these are our first foul shots of the game for either team. So
yeah,
we'll see
pretty clean slated game. Not too many fouls. I think this period had most of them, only being I think around two.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you had two of the total three. So we're not talking about it. This is not a senior boys game.
No. Yep. I think there should be 15 now if it's a senior boys game.
We'd have 2 ejections already.
Anna Breed missing the second one. Going to be called for no rim violation. It's going to be Albert defending the inbound. Bobcats making it way up. Looking for a teammate to pass to. Good defense by Albert as it's picking up by Marciano. She does not get the layup attempt, but that's some good ball advancement as it's going to be at the end for the Laker girls.
So,
going to be...
We may get some Bobcats coming in. Yep, I believe they are. So, not a full lineup swap, only 3 out of 5.
And it looks like we're going to see one unfamiliar face come on for the Bobcat girls. And that's going to be... Oh. My bad. Sorry, she's already been out on the floor, and that's Ivy Kelly. Oh, good shot by Albert. Fighting to get the rebound. Bobcats throw it up to McHatton. Retrieved by Breed. Breed dribbles it up. Makes a great pass to Booker. Booker gets it. Trying to find Breed open up out at the three-point line. Gets it. Moves it around, finds Booker. Booker puts up the shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Gives it to Cummings. Cummings puts it up and it's good.
Nice sequence in the offensive zone. Lakers' first points of the quarter. But they got that by cycling the ball around and making sure they weren't just taking the first shot, but moving it around to take the best shot.
Yeah. Is Marciano putting some defensive pressure on the Bobcats. Cummings on... Shot goes up, retrieved by Marciano. She's open, it's a one-on-one. Goes up, but she's going to be called for too many dribbles there.
Oh, tough break.
Too many steps, I mean. And it's going to be Grave and Beaudreau coming in.
Yep, nice to see them. First thing they ask, who were you guarding? So they make sure they pick up the right mark.
Maintaining Bobcats ball there. Don't know what the call was, but they get it inbounds to Coyne. Coyne going up the right side. Finds Bellis. Bellis finds Wiper. Oh, and it's another steal by Albert on the right side. She puts it up and she's in. I want to say that's almost like her 6th or 7th steal of the night.
It is,
already.
And it's really nice to see it pay off finally.
Yeah. Breed guarding Wiper. She puts it up, but she gets her own rebound, passing it out to Kelly. Kelly dribbling in, but it's Cummins meeting her underneath in the key, sorry. Meeting her in the key, preventing anything to escalate there.
Nice work, and now the Lakers have a bit of momentum coming into the last couple minutes of the quarter. Let's see if they can build on this.
Oh, turnover by Albert. Retrieved by Wiper. Gives it to Kelly. Oh, sorry, that's Kelly with the ball there. Puts it up. Good boxing out by Breed, but Wiper still gets it. Puts it up. Kelly gets it. Guarded by Cummings. And there it goes. It is Beaudreau getting the ball, throwing it to Cummings. Stripped away by Wiper, but she fights back with that one. Ripping it away. Taking it up the right side. Nice pass to Breed, but no good. And it's Albert coming away with it again. Trying to find open. Cummings putting up. No good. It's retrieved by Bellis. Bellis guarded by Albert. McHatton. Passes tipped out to Wiper. Wiper guarded by Breed. This matchup going at it all night. Beaudreau helping out. Retrieved by Cummings. It's going to be a jump ball. 2 more Bobcats coming into the game, number 11 and number 12. So that is going to be Levy and McMillan. Taking out of the game is Coyne and... I guess we're not going to see who they take out until timeouts after.
And I didn't see who made the call. I would imagine does it make sense? Because
I believe it is the Bobcats who made the call.
Okay. Maybe just taking a little too long to figure out the personnel swap. So, yeah, and that does make sense to kind of get it all figured out.
No, for sure. I think you can only call a timeout after you get scored on or if you have possession of the ball.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, because that eliminates if you steal the ball and...
At any point. That's true, actually. Yeah. You could really abuse that privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Clever. Yeah, we should also shout out Ashton Little today. He's working behind the scenes. He's got the console job, working the scoreboard, but he's also been doing some tinkering up here in the booth with the stream computer, and there's lots of kind of exciting developments been going on this year in terms of our equipment upgrades and whatnot. We've already got a great counter we're leaning on, courtesy of our play-by-play man, and so lots of interesting stuff. So big thanks to Ashton for the work he put in today, and before today, of course, figuring all that out. I think I caught a glimpse of that little transition graphic when we went to timeout. I could be wrong, but yeah. All that transition stuff, that's Ashton.
Not a bad person to hire for the job either. Little Ashton Little there.
Yeah.
The Bobcats looking in. They give it to Kelly. Kelly challenged by Cummings and Breed.
I don't know how she got that ball out. That was a wall of yellow jerseys.
She comes away with it again, but it's 4-2 Lakers on a Bobcat. And guess who? Albert coming away with that one. Challenged by Kelly. Makes a nice move. Fires a pass to Breed. Beats her player. Gives it to Boudreau. Puts it up, no good. Albert fighting it. But it's the Bobcats. With no one up there, but Breed challenges it. Going to be swatted out of bounds. Ooh. Remaining Bobcat ball.
That's maybe a reminder at the middle school level. One of the few levels where you can probably run a little quicker than you can pass, actually. Because making the pass there actually slowed the Bobcats down a little bit.
Yeah. Cummings dribbling up on the right side, looking for someone to pass to. Oh! And that is halftime.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. So, at halftime, it is 8-18. The Laker girls scoring another 4 points, like they did in the first. And I believe the Bobcats
gave up 8, because they were coming into the quarter down 4-10. So they didn't lose by as much in the second quarter.
No, for sure.
And, I mean, still a 10-point gap. That can be a lot in middle school ball, but it's definitely not out of reach.
No. And looking how the girls played, Harvey for the first quarter and the second definitely came alive with their passing.
Yeah.
And even just being more awake on the defensive end of things. They were getting back more and stopping a lot of other plays. Yeah. While in the first, they were struggling against that tough defense from the Bobcats.
Yeah, certainly. And towards the end of the quarter, for sure, Lakers started to find their strides. So. Yeah. So we got Coach DeMerchant in the corner there. She had the clipboard in her hands a moment ago, and with the little whiteboard in the court. I'm not sure if she was drawing out some strategies. Looks like she's giving some advice about maybe those really strong passes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we should take some time to shout out our sponsors as well. Big thanks to Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Elite Realty, as well as the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in the streams. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, please check the video description for our contact information.
Yeah, thank you for all our sponsors for sponsoring us during this cool, fun basketball season and all the games we get to witness and put out for you guys.
Yeah. And speaking of games, there's quite a lot more on tap. The senior girls are super busy this year.
Oh, packed.
They've got a weekend game, 12 p.m. against Harborview, which is not a school I'm familiar with. Must be down. Harbor just kind of tells me St. John. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Feels like a St. John area type of school.
They're located in St. John. I just don't know where.
Okay.
Not super familiar with it either.
Yeah, so there's a Harborview game at 12, and then at 6:30, I believe, on Monday, there is no school for students, as teachers have the turnaround days to get ready for semester 2 classes, but there is no rest for our basketball teams, as the girls will take on Carlton North at 6:30 p.m. on Monday, and then on Tuesday, it's a fairly important doubleheader, league games, as the girls are going to take on the Sir James Dunn Academy. Oh, I always forget what their team name is. It's like the Excaliburs or something very strange that I never remember. Anyways, the team from St. Andrews, the girls are going to play at 6, and then the boys take them on at 7:45. Boys are busy too, just not at home as much.
Oh, no.
They have that tournament, I think, this weekend.
Yeah, big tournament this weekend in Fredericton. ESA hosting that. Well, thank you to them for hosting it. Usually they use a do an opening tournament, but
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like this year they're going to do a closing one, which is
Interesting.
pretty nice. But
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, and so in your pool, I think it's Harvey, ESA, and Leo Hayes.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Do you know which other teams are going to be there?
I heard from great source, Coach Mike Fletcher, that it's going to be John Caldwell,
Okay.
Harborview as well, and Carlton North.
Okay, so those are some pretty strong teams.
Yeah.
Like, you got the defending single A champs, the defending double A champs, the single A runner-ups.
Yeah.
Those are, and then I think because Leo Hayes would be a triple A school, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, runner-up! Wow. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, those are very strong teams from the. Well, I guess John Caldwell's a little further out. Carlton North's a bit of a ways, but still within the area enough to make a trip down for a tournament. Should be some good games.
Oh, for sure. And then on February 2nd, a very special night coming. Might as well mark it on your calendars a little bit early, but the Dawson Foret Memorial basketball game, senior boys and senior girls, boys playing Macadam, girls playing Graham and Ann. If you come out and pay for admission, all the proceeds go to the Dawson Foret Memorial Award presented to a lucky student towards in graduation and towards the end of the school year. So if you love some good competitive basketball games and want to help out some community, I definitely come out and check this one.
Yeah, and we'll be proud to stream the game, of course, but those are games you really want to be here in the building for. The girls do start at 5, and the boys start at 7, which is a little different than some of the times we've had this year, so just make sure you mark that down. Yeah, as you mentioned, Friday, February 2nd, at 5 p.m. the girls take on Graham and Ann, and then at 7 p.m. the boys taking on Macadam. Big games we'd love to see you here in the David McMullen Gymnasium for those.
Oh, yeah. And you always got to tune in for a good Macadam-Harvey rivalry game.
Oh, yeah. I guess you must have played in Macadam already this season, eh?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad game. We beat them by 20 or so, I believe. Trying to access the memory to go back that far, but...
Why is Coach Mike shaking his head, giving you 2 thumbs down? And I don't know. He's doing like the vomiting expression over the side of the box. I don't know.
Just probably thinking about even the name Macadam. Just
that must be it.
bad feeling in the stomachs and stuff.
Involuntary reaction. That must be it.
Perfect. Well, the Bobcats are going to take the floor, and it's going to be Wiper, Bridges, number 5, Coyne, Horn, and number 15, Curran.
And I may not have been right with all of these scores, but I believe 4 players on the Bobcats have 4 points right now. So you got 4 tied for the leading scorer: McHatton, Horn, Bridges, and Curran. So at least one of those leading scorers out there right now.
Really getting the expression from their coaches, sharing is caring from them. And it's the Bobcats starting things off with a steal and a layup attempt. No good, but Lakers coming away with it, but it's stripped away once again. The Bobcats put up a little floater from the free throw, and it's Cummins coming away with it, but tripping over her own feet. Cummins challenging number 8, Horn. With it, rolling it out to Bridges. She puts up a shot. And it's Curran swarmed by the Lakers. Drowning by the Lakers defense.
Good jump ball force there. There were a few Lakers there. One of them was definitely number 10, Chloe Cummings. And she's been on the, I guess both sides of the jump balls a few times tonight, forcing those. Good tenacious play.
It's going to be a Wiper passing it out to Coyne. Coyne with Booker on her. She puts up a tough shot, but it's going to go off the side of the backboard out of bounds. Having a shocked expression on her face. Couldn't believe how that shot went.
Yeah. Guess they haven't quite taken grade 11 physics yet.
Yeah.
So.
Leading pass to Greer on the left side. She puts it up. Ooh. No good. Going out of bounds. Last hit by Cummings. So it's going to be Curran passing the ball into Bridges. with Autumn Greer running on the left side of her. Autumn gets a steal, poked away, but it's retrieved by Horn. Gonna be Lakers ball.
Yeah, I think Bobcats might have put it off the foot accidentally, so Lakers will take that. They got to be sharp to get the ball out of the zone here, though.
Ooh. Breed making a tough pass, but it's gonna be back to the Lakers.
Oh.
Staying Lakers ball, but that was Horn ripping that one away from Assel.
Some steals back and forth, and speaking of steals, Lakers want to get their expert out there.
Oh,
there's Jeremy Albert as well as Elise Marchesano checking in.
Cummings looking to find an open gold player. Finds Greer. Greer pub fakes. Goes out on the right side. No good. But it's Bridges beating every Laker down the floor except Breed, who stops her and wrestles her to the ground for that ball. Coming away with it, it's Cummings. But it's Bridges. Oh, we're going to get a travel call on Cummings first.
Is that from playing the ball while down, I expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're down and you haven't dribbled the ball, you can start dribbling it and get up. But it looks like Cummings just stood up with it and then began her dribble.
Gotcha.
Gonna be gold ball there. As the Bobcats pressing up. Anna Breed with the ball, taking it all the way. Ooh, little contact by Horn. And it's going to be the girls on the floor once again wrestling for another jump ball. Cummings going to pass it in to a gold player. Hopefully not a green player. Finds Breed, but it's going to be poked away. Ooh, another travel call by the Bobcats.
Yeah, and I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way because Jeremy Albert had control of the ball there. She had stolen it away just as that was happening.
It's Cummings passing the ball, but retrieving it herself, gives it to Greer. Greer passes out, puts up a shot on the right side, and it's good.
There you go. Nice to see her finally get a couple. She's taken a lot of good shots. Some of those that have gone like inside the rim but bounced out, and she's doing all the right things. So nice to actually get a couple points on the board there as well.
Terrific defense there by Anna Breed, forcing the backcourt violation on Coyne. It's going to be Cummings looking for a gold player. Rifles one to Breed. Breed tries to give it to Albert, but it's poked away by Wiper. And guess who? Albert on the floor. Albert being one of the most tenacious players out on the floor for both teams.
Oh, yeah.
Not caring about whether she hurts herself throwing herself on the floor, only just to get that ball is the main goal. It's going to be Bridges challenging Greer, puts it up, but rebounded by Curran. She passes it out, but it's Albert playing terrific defense, forcing the turnover there on number 5 Coyne for the Bobcats.
And we'll get the substitution signaled in by referee Carter Hanstra. Big thanks to both him and Hannah Coburn, our 2 referees. As we mentioned, basketball in New Brunswick definitely in need of referees, and you love to see younger athletes giving back to the game, so big thanks to them. And for Mike Fletcher for grabbing those names for us. A lot of work being done behind the scenes as well here up in the skybox.
It's going to be Greer on the left side, finding a open Marciano. Trying to get it to Cummings, but Cummings gets it herself. Finds an open Greer on the left side. She puts it up, and it rolls right in. The girls climbing right back. Yeah. It is 12-18 right now. 8-18 at half, so good work, and it's Greer coming away with it again. She's open on the left side. Good hesitation move right there, as McHatton challenging her on that left side, and Greer taking her sweet time. Albert with some press.
But clearly it was something good. It's working.
Yeah. And it's Albert blocking the shot there from Kyle. And it's Breed stripping that one away. And it's a 3-on-no-one right there. Breed taking it up. Oh, rolling the wrong side of the basket. But it's Cummings with her defense. Albert streaking to look for that. They find an open Bobcat. She puts it up. No good. Retrieved by... Oh, good hustle play by Albert. It's the Bobcats putting it up, and it's in. First time they're scoring in about 5 minutes of play. Anna Breed fires that pass there to Greer. Open, earning 2.
And what a half by Greer.
Ooh.
Not even, just a little more than halfway done this third quarter. She's already almost single-handedly dragging the girls
Yes.
into a contentious game here.
With the help of the defensive duo right there, Anna Breed and Albert right there. And I don't know, maybe at a halftime, Coach DeMerchant showed Anna Breed a couple of Cody Vajardo highlights, showing her how to throw that long pass to the open player like that.
Yeah. Just hopefully the St. Stephen's team isn't showing any Marc-Antoine Duquois highlights.
Ooh.
They might start picking those off. I hear he's known for that in big games.
Yeah, so what do you think teams are probably saying to their players right now, Mr. White?
That's a good question. Well, I think the big thing for St. Stephen is just kind of calm back down, and it can feel like you're getting overwhelmed, right? When you come into the half kind of firmly in the driver's seat, and all of a sudden this team you thought you were going to beat fairly easily is coming up and starting to threaten you again. But I think a lot of it, St. Stephen, they did have a lot of steals in that first half, and they were playing aggressively on defense. And it looks like right now the Lakers are, I want to say they're passing better, is kind of my instinct right now. And so what adjustments you have to make to defend better against a team that's passing with a bit more sharpness.
Yeah, instead of them going and looking at the first option they see, it looks like they've cleaned it up and started getting that little voice in their head saying, oh, they were open, but I can't force it to make it a bad pass. So it's Greer picking up her man on off defense. It's going to be Kyle, puts it up, and she's good. Grantham. Oh, Coley. Grantham open on the right side. Ooh, just rings out. Retrieved by Bellis. Bellis picked up by Breed. Breed fighting with her defense. As Boudreau gets passed by Coley. But it's Grantham swooping in there to save the day. Ripping that steal.
Grantham coming in there to make that steal, break up the offensive chance by the Bobcats.
Boudreau poking that out. It's going to remain Bobcats ball.
And you like to see you love to see all the Lakers getting in on that action too. It's not just the girls who are playing on the varsity team who are carrying the load. Everyone's contributing with steals, with pokeaways, on defense, with positioning especially.
It's Greer. Grantham putting some pressure there on Levy.
That's Grantham Palmer. Thank you. As again, Mike Fletcher to the rescue here. I guess not a coach at this moment, so, but yeah, still pretty familiar. I guess, yeah, I wouldn't be teaching many of these students, but I guess as athletic director, you're probably sending a lot of emails. Yep. See a lot of rosters.
It's Armstrong. She gets the rebound, puts it back up, and it's good. Laker girls.
Nice work by Armstrong. You'd like to see it on the second attempt because on her first, she made the wise choice to pass it out to her player. Even though she got the ball, she knew she didn't have a good shot, so she passed it out, did the unselfish thing, and that allowed her to be in position to get the ball and make the basket the second time.
It's Curran putting up the shot. But rebounded. Ooh. Gonna be Bobcats ball off the hands of Beaudreau. But they're gonna get 2 starters back in the game for the Lakers. And that's gonna be Booker and Assel. Coming out for Grantham Paul and Anna Breed there, yeah.
Just checking in with Coach Michelle Breed before sitting down on the bench. Not sure if she's going over some strategies for the next time we'll see her on the court.
Probably just giving her a quick little breather as they'll need her back out on the floor here in a couple of seconds.
Oh yeah, definitely a key player for sure.
Greer with the turnover. The Bobcats open for a layup. No good. Retrieved by Beaudreau. Giving it to Booker. Finds an open Assel. Rebecca Assel puts it up. No good, but it's Greer with the rebound and the shot going in for 2. 56 remaining in the third. Good defensive work by Grave there.
Oh, really nice shot by Armstrong again. Just in the right position and good patience.
The JV girls looking to get something going, but the Bobcats defense kind of picking it up. Ooh, forcing the over and back.
Really nice defense there by Juliet McHatton, number 7. She's also got 6 points for the Bobcats, the leading scorer for the visitors. But on the Lakers and overall, Autumn Greer is just rocketed into the lead with 10 points this quarter.
It's going to be Armstrong posting down her defender. Finds an open McHatton. It's Kelly on that. Ooh, some good work there. McHatton up. Bobcats, Armstrong rebounded again. Stolen by Greer. But it's the Bobcats and Lakers falling to the ground once again. And the Bobcats letting nothing become of that little fast break there.
No, really tough break as Greer had a nice rip, but then had to make it past a little gauntlet of 2 or 3 green jerseys, and they just weren't going to allow that to happen. So unfortunately, ball came back to the Bobcats. No scoring chance in that final minute. Still a good quarter by the Lakers. I guess they're only down by 8 now. 18-26, so they're starting to close the gap. Definitely had some momentum towards the beginning of that third quarter, and again near the end, but Bobcats doing enough to maintain a bit of breathing room.
Yeah, after that last time out, it looked like they came out and tried to match the exact same energy they had at the start of the game, and maybe even had a little bit more as the Laker girls keeping the same energy they were going with, but getting a little tired. And once the 2 teams start playing with the exact same energy, or one with the other being a little more higher, it can be a little tougher trying to make those passes you were before.
Yeah, for sure, especially if you had something that was working earlier and then all of a sudden it doesn't, the other team makes adjustments, the frustration that can set in can kind of throw you off for a little bit. So this is a good reset time for both girls. You come out and the slate is clean. So we'll give a thanks down there as well to our minor officials. Thomas Williams is working the scoreboard, and Hudson Mason keeping track of things on the score sheet. Both members of the middle school boys squad. I don't think they have any games this week or weekend, but they'll have some in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you stay tuned here on our channel.
Perfect.
It's important, I don't know why, but it is important that we did just hit 500 subscribers recently, so big thanks to everyone who liked and subscribed. You know, I was begging for it every stream, so thanks for listening to me and finally tuning in. We appreciate it.
Oh. Perfect. Oh, good shot attempt by Albert after getting the steal. But the Bobcats are coming away with it, but the Lakers get it. Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca with the rebound again. Blocked shot as it's Wiper coming away with it. It's a 2-on-1. Wiper puts it up and draws a foul on Cummings.
Yeah.
Coach Breed telling Cummings, giving her a little bit of advice there on how she could have avoided that foul or even stopped the ball a little bit earlier before the point of a foul.
Yep. Always important as a learning experience, right? At especially the JV middle school level. You're still getting used to all the positioning, but the fundamentals you're learning here are going to help you when you're in those later years.
Yeah. And it's Cummins getting the steal, looking to take it all the way. And she's going to be shooting foul shots herself.
Great way to get a bit of redemption there. Yeah. I always hear a lot of interesting noises at these middle school girls' games. Standing well back from the line there. Ooh.
Ooh, a little short on that one.
So it's okay. I don't think any teams have scored off the foul shots yet, so
No, and it's
still
going
kind of staying even. It's been a relatively clean game as well.
No, for sure. New Laker swap coming in. It's going to be Bridges taking the ball up for the Bobcats. Up the right side. She's open. But it's no good. Rebounded and put up. But it's Albert once again firing one of the passes to Cummins. Used all her might. Booker to Albert. Back to Booker. Booker looking to take it up on the right side. But it's going to be green ball.
Yeah. I see Lakers putting a lot of power into those passes, which I think was helping them in the third quarter for sure. I'm not sure if we've had a slump of defensive assignments or not, but it doesn't look like Anna Breed's guarding Kendall Bridges anymore, which she was doing a lot in the first half. So might be an important change. We'll see how that goes.
Ooh, good work by Albert trying to get that rebound there. Oh, and it's stolen by Breed, tipping it out to Albert, but Albert turning it over by Wiper. Oh, and it's Cummins coming away for it, with it. Booker taking it up, no good, bouncing around, but it's gonna be Lakers ball.
But for one of the younger players on the team, Booker is a fairly confident dribbler and ball handler. You saw her move up there, fairly confident, the one arm just kind of casually keeping the defender out of the way. That's really good technique for a grade 6 student.
No, for sure. It's going to be Lakers ball still, as it went bouncing off of a couple of players there. It is still an 8-point game with 6 minutes, 5 seconds left.
Yeah, still waiting for our first points of the fourth quarter.
We might get this here with Cummings, but it's rejected. Spoke too soon as Levy telling me to keep my opinions to myself.
There's always got to be some instance of the commentator curse. Yeah. Strikes when you least expect it.
Bobcats swapping out 2 players for their own.
Looks like Aubrey McMillan and Brooklyn Ewerts both checking into the game. And apologies in advance for any mispronunciations. We weren't able to get the pronunciations before the game, but big thanks to any viewers from St. Stephen tuning in. We're glad you're able to catch the game if you weren't able to make the trip.
Ooh, it's Cummins trying to fire past the Breed, but it's picked off by Levy. And then it's Stewart with the ball. She puts up a pass, but it's Albert on the floor once again.
Yeah, I don't think you could have pried that away with a crowbar. She
No.
was really tight on that, just hunkered right down.
Was not going to let anyone walk away with it. They get the pass in as it's Bellis with it. Passes it off, but guess who?
Oh,
Albert ripping that one away again. Gonna be
called on a double dribble, I think, is going to get a lot of personnel changing here for the Lakers. Third quarter hero Autumn Greer is back in the game, wearing number 8.
It's going to be Gravegarden inbound. And then it's Wiper and Breed, the matchup we've been seeing all night. Breed playing good defense.
Giving her nothing.
As it's Grave on. Ooh. Great shot by Bridges. Breed bringing the ball up for the girls. Finds an open Autumn Greer. But just being tipped out of bounds by one of the Bobcat players.
And that's a tough break. Lakers had really nice ball movement there. Greer cutting in, Anna Breed with the leading pass at just the right time. That was a good play. Just the final bit of execution falling apart, unfortunately.
Ooh, and it's Anna Breed passing it out to Bellis. A little questionable play there, but it was open. The Lakers swarming the Bobcats. Ooh, good shot by Bellis. Breed finds Greer, but it's going to be out of bounds. Green ball with 4:40 left in the game. Oh, but Autumn Greer gets the ball back. She looks to make something happen, but it's blocked by Bellis. It is Wiper looking at a clear lane. She puts it up, no good. Rebounded by fellow Bobcat. Gives it back to Wiper. She puts it up, no good. And it's Breed on the ground. Fighting with McMillan on that one.
But a lot of new Bobcats checking in here. Almost a full lineup swap. Looks like Wiper the only player staying out there. She'll help to direct the folks and figure out everyone who's matching up with who. Ooh.
But it's Breed coming away with the ball. Finds an open Laker, but no good.
Tough break, because there were a couple options there alone under the net. Elise Marchesano had one good shot and had her own rebound as well, but kind of got swarmed by the defense there, forcing that jump ball.
It's going to be Grave right on Coyne. Coyne finding an open Curran. Curran puts it up, but it's Wiper and Breed fighting for it once again. And Breed going to be winning that one. Breed looking to get open, but it's going to be a turnover. Wiper throws up a shot. Recovered by
Grantham Palmer.
Grantham Palmer.
14, Grantham Palmer. Yeah, I know it's still middle school, so you're still learning the lesson about the high pass, but I think eventually you'll figure out that those high passes, they work better for the defense than for the offense, because the defense can read it and get in position to intercept, whereas the offense kind of has to stay still and wait for it to come to them. So, still figuring things out there.
This is going to be Curran finding an open Manhattan. Coley. Goalie no good on the shot, so Lakers will get another chance to put some points. Get some points on the board.
And they'll need them, as they came into the half only down by 8, but it's slowly starting to get out of reach here with a little over 3 minutes left to play.
Breed making the strong pass. Oh, no good on the shot. But it's going to be Manhattan up. Foul call on Breed.
Yeah, I don't think she had her feet set by the time she got in there. As trying to get some personnel. Looks like a full 5 swap here coming. who is it? This is number 7, Juliet McHatton, going to the line. So you mentioned I don't think either team has scored from the line so far. Haven't had many opportunities. This is only the second time I think a St. Stephen player, maybe the third, has gone to the line.
And she's going to miss the first one, but got to watch out for that line.
Yep. Yeah, it's a much further shot when you're in middle school than at the high school level.
They're going to count that one.
Yep. Must have released the ball before the foot crossed the line and landed. Or I don't know what the official rules are, but
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, it's going to be Booker to make a pass in, but deflected out of bounds by McHatton. Or, my bad, Curran. Booker looking to find someone. And it's going to be Albert moving open to the ball. Assel trying to find Cummings. Cummings with a nice pump fake, but rolls right out.
Oh, good move by Wiper getting by the defender.
Ooh. But it's Cummings with the rebound. Looking to do the same. Ooh, but she's going to find an open Albert. Albert, no good. Cummings with the ball. Pump fakes. Gives it back to Albert. Albert rips that one away to Cummings. Back to Albert.
St. Stephen not conceding much ground here.
St. Stephen catching on to the pattern there. Getting the steal, but missing the layup attempt as it's Cummings with a 1-on-3, but she hands it to Wiper, but Wiper kicking it out of bounds, but saved by McHatton with the tremendous hustle. Albert's getting the steal, but she's going to step out of bounds. It's going to be Coyne surrounded by Lakers defense. She puts it up for 2, but no good. Revived by Coley. But it's Booker taking it up the right side. She has an open Cummings. But it's Coyne meeting her and ripping that ball away there. Coyne and McHatton. McHatton throwing it right to the hands of Lakers' very own Cummings. Gonna stay Lakers ball.
Back and forth game right now, but that's really suiting the Bobcats as the clock is not the friend of this Lakers squad.
No. And that's gonna be a timeout by the Lakers.
And the last time they called a timeout, well, no, maybe it wasn't a timeout. It was coming out of the half. It's that the Lakers really came out strong. So after being able to kind of put a play in and a plan into place, they're able to come out strong, and St. Stephen did the same thing. So hopefully we'll see this kind of spark a bit of an offensive run for the Lakers. They can get themselves back into this.
Yeah, because I believe they've gone scoreless this fourth.
They have, yeah.
Which...
not a great spot to be in.
No.
Yeah.
Gets a little discouraging once you're trying to put up everything you can and nothing falls in.
And they have had some good chances too, and just not going their way for various reasons, but a good learning experience, as every game is at this level.
Bobcats keeping out the same 5 they had, and the Lakers gonna do the same. I wonder coming out of this timeout if we're going to see some magic by Greer here once again. Go on a little hot streak.
She was the one to go to in that third quarter, and she's got the ball now.
It's Greer.
Ball handler.
She puts it up. No good. Cleaning out is McHatton getting it, but Rebecca Astle. Oh, no good. Beaudreau picking up Wiper. It's Cummings playing her tough defense, but it's going to be Kyle coming away with the basket. With 1 minute left remaining in the game. Cummings looking to do something for the Lakers. Finding an open Greer. Greer with the pump fake, gets her man to jump. Step back. No good, but it's Booker. putting it up but being called for the travel. And then the Bobcats coming out with another 5 swap.
Yeah, not sure who's going to start and who's... Okay, so it looks like it will be Ewert, McMillan, Horn, Armstrong, and Bellis out there in the final minute of play.
Ooh, tough defense by Booker. She puts it up. Oh, and a little too strong off the glass. But it's going to be Greer coming away with that steal and rip right there. Boudreaux open. She puts up the shot.
Hey.
And she's the first to score for the Lakers in the fourth.
Nice to break the ice, get on the board. Let's see if they can get a couple more before the game's over.
Lakers forcing a 5-second call.
Really nice defense there, especially Cummings and Greer in the offensive zone. Just kind of had the Bobcats timing, so I don't think that eats up any time on the actual clock either.
And it's Cummings putting it up, but no good on that shot. She passes it out.
Went through the hands of a couple Lakers. The Bobcat was almost everyone there.
The Lakers probably going to play with the same pressure they did on the last turnover on the inbounds play right there. But St. Stephen's Bobcats, getting the turnover right there. Looks like it is a 20-30 score with 23.7 left. Rebecca Assel turning it over, but it's Greer and Cummins fighting. 3 green and gold. Oh, good try on the shot, but it's Autumn Greer with it again. She's open, puts it up, and she's good, marking her 12th point of the night.
And there we go. Lakers with a strong D again.
But it's Greer. Oh. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, that concludes the matchup between the St. Stephen Bobcats and your Harvey Lakers middle school JV basketball team. Their first home game of the season, what I was told.
Yep. They have had a few away games. They went to a tournament last week, Coach Reed was telling me. But this is their first home game. Right now, it's the only one on the schedule. There may be others later in the season. The middle school schedule is always a little strange in terms of when things are happening. And obviously, a lot of senior games coming up, as we mentioned, so there might not be a lot of free time in this gym. But if they are playing again, we'll try to make sure we get that game for you.
Perfect. Alrighty, well, thank you, folks. Have a nice night. Thank you for tuning in to the David McMullen Gymnasium, home of us Lakers. And we're not quite done yet for the night. I think Mike Fletcher's going to take over and stream some little bit of mini A boys basketball, which
See them down there with warm-up shirts and jerseys, and these guys are taking it seriously.
Oh, looking
are those
right.
matching bags?
This
is a team.
Yeah, looking more professional and impressive than us senior boys.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, thank you, folks, and we're going to end the stream off here. Tune in for the next one if you want to see a little bit of mini boys games. But other than that, have a great night and a great rest of your week.